In everybody's favorite year of all time, 2020, if I wasn't having a mental breakdown and questioning my sense of self and the world around me's sanity as people ate horse paste, I was probably playing either Animal Crossing New Horizons or Among Us. Those two games had a chokehold on this entire earth for a long time, and unfortunately only one of them is still going strong, so why not give my channel a little bit of a breath of fresh air by utilizing Among Us today. We are back on brantsteele.com doing an Among Us simulator with a bunch of villagers that you guys hand-selected from my Instagram. I asked you guys in a little poll, and you totally delivered. I will never ask you for help again because I was overwhelmed. I'm kidding, I will, but thank you very much. I hand-selected these guys from the amount of votes they got, and also a couple very special people to me suggested some villagers, so we'll go over that when we get there. But I had to pit these people against each other if it was the last thing I did. I love watching conflict, and I love watching the world burn. These simulators are so much fun because they require me to do nothing but sit back and watch. It's kind of like watching TV, but I have to talk about it, which is great because I love talking about TV and interrupting people while I watch it. Stream 6 Feet Under, by the way. I'm watching that right now. It's so good. Anyway, the first villager we have is Dom. I feel like he's definitely made of cotton, and I would like to see how somebody murders somebody who is made of cotton. Also, I feel like he does have the capability for evil and does not feel human emotions, so it's a toss-up. He could either be the complete Joker end of the spectrum, or he could die immediately. We'll see. Ione. I'm mad at Ione. I am mad at Ione, and I want to see what happens. Okay, she got slandered last time, and now I know why, because she has left me in the dust. I have never seen somebody who has such a lack of empathy for somebody, but whatever, it's fine. So, Ione, good luck to you. Judy, something about those eyes, man, it just screams like dismemberment. I feel like I'm about to see body parts littered across the spaceship, and I also feel like she would do well in space considering the fact that she is probably made of some kind of nuclear waste that they shot up there. Julian is very specific to me. I didn't see any suggestions for Julian, but I wanted to have him in here because of one very important thing, and that is when I used to play Among Us, I would play it with a group of gay people. I'm also the gay people in the group, but you know what, that's not important. We were messy. I have never called people so many names in my life, and I would love to do it again, and I know Julian is not afraid, so Julian is here. Marshall was highly suggested. I feel like a lot of people see that he has had a very dark, troubled past. I think that Marshall has a lot of anger built up in him. I don't think he's a wall puncher, but I think he has the capability to punch a nose in, for sure. But I think he's also a great liar. I think he's a snake, and I love to see that. As a fellow liar and snake, it's good to see somebody here who's wearing blush and eyeliner and is also a snake. Marty is blurry for some reason, but you're gonna have to deal with that. I'm sorry. Listen, it was the only picture I could find of his little head, and the other ones get like squished to all hell, so you know what? It's Marty, but blurry, okay? You gonna be mad at a man for being blurry? That's mean. Don't do that. You're hurting his feelings. He's crying right now. Marty, it's gonna be okay. They didn't mean it. So we'll see what happens there. He has the capability for evil. Phoebe, I know, has the capability of evil, and she's going to be the imposter because she was an imposter to me for months. I'm still not over it, and I'm still not over you and Amelia, okay? Listen, I hope you're doing well in the void. I'm not, alright? 2 failed relationships, Phoebe. 2. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy with what you've done to me. Anyway. Roald does not have a single emotion in his heart. Roald has never felt joy. Roald was at the birth of a child and he did not get happy about it. Roald has rolled down an entire mountain without feeling a single bit of adrenaline in his bones, and he is scared to go outside because he thinks people will think he is not real, because he's not. Rosie is an icon. Rosie has been in every Animal Crossing game. She has been a mascot for years. She's on every piece of merch. She knows her way around this hellhole and she's going to take it to her advantage. She knows how to manipulate people. She knows how to use a knife in such a way that you will bleed to death even if you leave it in there. Rosie is out for blood, and I would like to see it happen. Shino, not only am I including her because she was a big fixture on my last island, but she has wronged my best friend Amanda, and Amanda herself suggested that we put her in the spaceship, blast her off, and cremate her, so I'm gonna do that. You know what? I am a ride or die for my friends, and Shino is gonna get it. I promise. I promise. If she doesn't get killed, I'm gonna go in there and kill her myself. So that is all we have for you today. I guess we need to get going. I feel like Among Us was such a cultural phenomenon that like this was bound to happen at some point. Why haven't we just like pit people against each other in a real life room? I want real life Among Us. Oh shit. There's 3 imposters. Rest in peace to Marshall. I know that he feels like he is not going to get a proper burial because of being in a spaceship. I know he's not going to get his emo little tombstone, and I'm so sorry about that. You know, we'll make it worth it, I promise. We will style up your fringe so well. You will not be a martyr forever. We're gonna find you. You're everything to me. I remember somebody made like a Squid Game in real life. I think it was Mr. Beast or something. I don't know. I don't watch Mr. Beast. I'm not that kind of person. I can't stomach a white man talking to the camera like he's Jimmy Buffett, but who wants to see Squid Squid Game when we could see people in little space suits killing each other, okay? That's better. An investigation begins to discover clues about the killer. Following the investigation, the survivors vote for who they suspect is the imposter. Whether innocent or guilty, whoever has the most votes will be ejected. Dom votes for Rold. Can you fuck off? I swear. Nobody asked you, Dom. Nobody asked you. I mean, like, these are two sociopaths, in my opinion. These two could go after each other for sure, but I don't understand why you're going through each other's throats when you should have an alliance right now. You should be lying for each other. You know the inner workings of Rold's brain, Dom. Why are you doing this? Ione votes for Julian. That is treason. That is literal treason. That is a war crime. Ione and Julian are both space people. They are both space bitches. And not only that, but they are both gay. Okay, Ione, I knew you would go against the person that you should love. I knew it. You know why I knew it, Ione? You want to call me back? Do you want to give me a call back, Ione? I don't know. I'll explain it to you in detail, in fact, with as many colorful words as I can. No, really though. Acting like a snake, you should be turning everyone against Ione if she's gonna do that. I better see that happen. I know how to do it. You know how to do it. We've both been in this world before. Let's not, okay? Let's not be stupid about this. Judy votes for Rolds. Yeah, Julian votes for Rolds. He would. Both of these two would, even though I know that you two don't think it's fucking Rolds. I know this is a group effort. Is the alliance between the pastels here? My god. This is already a mess. Why are you two together? I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, I think you and Ione would have been better, but I guess Ione is a backstabber like always, so whatever. Marty votes for Julian. You're sick. He cannot even form a single thought. He thinks Julian's gonna kill him, and you know what? He might. Phoebe votes for Ione. For anyone who doesn't know the lore, Phoebe and Ione are both my exes. Phoebe tried to get with me instead of Ione, and then I later ended up getting with Ione, and I don't think Phoebe knows that I ever broke up with Ione. I see I'm not the only one who isn't over somebody. I really do. I see it. Okay. This is beautiful, actually. I love this. You know, it's fine. Phoebe, I see you. You know, you're not slick. Rold votes for Julian. Rosie votes for Rold. Yeah, okay, great. She's only mad because he is totally confirmed as blue and people can't decide if she's blue or purple, which, by the way, she is purple. Shino votes for Julian. She would do that. We all know she would do that, Snake. Amanda was right about you. Amanda was fucking right about you. And I can't believe you're even here right now. Are you sure you haven't murdered anyone yet, Shino? You can't help yourself, can you? You got the knife in your pockets? Sickening. Disgusting. There is a tie for most votes between Julian and Rold. In the event of a tie, no one is ejected. 3 imposters remain. This is sick. Rold should have been out. I'm sorry. He was the most obvious choice. Okay, moving into chapter 2, we have Dom, Ione, Judy, Julian, Marty, Phoebe, Rold, Rosie, and Shino. Unfortunately. They ripped him up. They're currently sewing him into a shirt right now. They're currently sewing him into a little Gildan shirt that's gonna go to Walmart. That's what they're doing to him. Is the t-shirt you're wearing right now really worth it? Because it was Dom. They killed him for this. Dom died today and you're laughing. You're snuggled up in your little shirt right now and you're laughing. Dom died today. An investigation begins to discover clues about the killer. Ione votes for Judy. Judy votes for Ione. They are in a fucking alliance. These two right now, they're sharpening their knives together and giggling about it, okay? They are giggling about it right now. I can hear them in the room over. They're putting on their little space helmets and they're like, nobody's gonna catch us. I caught you. I see you. But you know what? It's against exactly who I want it to be, so it's fine. I cannot believe Ione fucked up so bad by voting for Julian last time. She has turned the entire ship against her. Everybody is looking at her. They know that she has fully been drinking creatine as well, and she's hyped up. She thinks she's on meth. She's not. She just wants to believe she's on meth. Ione, you get what's coming to you, okay? And don't you dare vote for Judy. Don't you dare vote for the other side of the alliance, okay? You're not gonna get it. They're too strong. They're too pastel and they're too strong, and you're not gonna get it. Nobody is going to trust you after this. You voted for Julian for no reason. Julian is the only bitch who was worth it at this time, okay? God damn it. Judy votes for Ione. Julian votes for Ione. See, this is so beautiful. Teamwork is really what makes the dream work. I can't believe it. That's so beautiful. Isn't it such a great life lesson we've learned? Always side with the bitch that's gonna treat you right. Marty votes for Ione. Phoebe votes for Ione. After the alliance went after him last time. I cannot believe this. Rosie, do not vote for Judy. That is Judy, okay? Judy is doing the right thing here. She's being a conniving little snake about it, but she's doing the right thing. Shino votes for Judy. Right. You think Judy's guilty here? Really? When everybody else knows what's going on. I don't care if you want to split up the world's most powerful team. I don't care if you don't want to see the world burn unless it's by your match. Nobody asked you, Shano. Nobody gives a shit. Also, Rosie, I'm gonna need you to get over here with these bitches. Can you believe right now I'm agreeing with Phoebe? What kind of hell am I in that I'm agreeing with Phoebe? Jesus Christ. But like, again, going after Ione for the second time. Nobody was even going after Ione last time. She is committed. She's trying to show me that she knows what happened. She's trying to show me that she's available. You know what, Phoebe? I don't know, give me a call. No. A second tie? A second tie. For what? For who? We could have had this gone, done, over with. Ione, Judy, Julian, Marty, Phoebe, Roald, Rosie, and Shino. Great. Fantastic. Oh, there ain't no fucking way. Okay, it was Ione. Ione did it. I'm sorry. That is a revenge kill. That is a revenge murder. Ione is dressed up with the red eyeshadow, the red tie, the black dress shirt, the slacks. She is Revenge Gerard today, and she is going to fucking bury her in black. Judy, I'm so sorry, sweetie. What is Julian gonna do without you? He's gonna suffer. He's gonna sob. His little pet is sitting right next to him, comforting him right now, okay? Because of Ione. All because of Ione. I cannot believe this. Ione votes for Julian. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I really am sure you are. That is so sick. This is so twisted. It was her. Julian votes for Ione. Marty votes for Julian. Who do you think you are? His partner in crime just got brutally murdered and you're voting him out too. I thought I would be going against Judy right now. I don't like Judy. Why am I rooting for her? Why is she everything to me at this point? Phoebe votes for Ione. I already said give me a call. You don't have to keep sucking my ass, okay? The dick riding is insane. Roald votes for Julian. Rosie votes for Ione. Shino votes for Julian. Is this a tie? It better not be, I swear to God. What did I fucking tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? He was innocent. Wow. Wow. So first of all, I would like everybody to know that I was right. Second of all, no one on the crew survived. No one. Because y'all were showing fucking idiot eras, alright? Marty died because he never voted correctly in his life except for that one time he voted for Ione. And Ione and Shino, the two backstabbers, are sitting here together, working together, which we should have known from the start. I knew that these two were fucked up. What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck was that? All of the imposters survived because y'all are fucking stupid. Okay, listen. Julian and Judy, if they had stuck together, they would have got everybody, okay? Total votes. Yep. You know what? It's fine. We are now going to get another cast going with a couple more cast members that you guys have suggested. I'll be right back. And we're back from the break. I hope you enjoyed the several minutes of horrible movie ads that I stuck in there. I didn't, but if there was a horrible movie ad, I'm sorry. It took me a while to decide from the rest of the list who I was gonna take, so I just gave a good mix, alright? First of all, we have Anchovy, who kind of looks like he knows the exact chemical recipe of how to make a nuclear bomb, and I'm a little worried about that. Like, I feel like my entire house is in danger. Anchovy was suggested by Mike, Timmy versus Tommy. Hi Mike, thanks for watching my videos, thanks for being funny, and also, why haven't you pitted Timmy and Tommy against each other yet? I want to know what happens. Anyway, can we talk about Carmen for a minute? Like, just 1-to-1. She looks like a me. They put a me in here and they just decided to go with it. You know what? Something is so off-putting. It's so uncanny valley. Like, she's made of both chocolate and cyanide at the same time. It's kind of like when you can cut things with paper, but if you just kind of wobble the paper around, it's just paper. That's her. I don't know. I'm scared, but I wanted to see if she had any serial killer tendencies. Dobie is an old man, but I feel like he served in the army. Enough said. Nook is here, and the reason Nook is here is because Red is here, and they were lovers to enemies to lovers, and I would like to see if they will become partners again, if they will possibly passionately kiss in Medbay, if they will possibly have a marriage pact that they will soon fall back into. These are both scammers. These are both liars, these are both cheats, and I want to know what happens in Among Us. Olivia's hot. I feel like she could get a lot of people to trust her. Olivia, sweetie, you're doing great. She's wearing lavender eyeshadow to the murder show. Can you believe it? Poppy is my child, and she better be the imposter, and she better win, because otherwise I will tear this house down with my teeth, peeling off each little bit of insulation from the wall and swallowing it whole. She is my child. She is everything to me. Poppy has such a special place in my heart that I think if you took it out, I would die. I think that my blood is currently filled with cells of her, and that's the only reason I am still pumping it. Obviously, Raymond's here, okay? Same thing as Julian in some ways. In other ways, he's a business major, and that means he is capable of the most gruesome, disgusting, live leak style murders you've ever seen in your life, and that's why he's here. Obviously, of course. I want to know who's gonna kill me. Sorry, I just do. I just want to know. That's it. If I can get attention, I'm gonna get attention, and that's why I'm in every single game of these that I will ever do. I need to be the person in the spotlight, and that's why I'm here. Tutu is a very fun one, because not only does she have murderous intent in general, I can just feel it from the little blush on her nose. Her eyes are so blank, and they seem to be playing a movie screen of like gore footage every 2 seconds. She is on my friend Joseph's island, and she has killed many people in her run. She has committed many gruesome crimes. She has poisoned, she has knife stabbed people, and I just want to know if she'll do it again or if she's going to try and put on a persona. So thank you, Joseph, for suggesting that. I am going to do 2 imposters. Who gives a shit? You know what? I want this to last a little longer. I want to really milk this game for as much as I can take it, okay? No! It's Ione. Ione's not even in this game, and it's Ione. Okay, I've decided it. She snuck in. I don't know. She got into the air leak or whatever you call that place on a spaceship where they let out shit. I don't know. Ione's here and she killed Poppy just to spite me, just to be angry at me. Either that or we have a real psychopath on the loose. We have a real fucked up human being on the loose, because who would kill Poppy first? Disgusting. Following the investigation, the survivors vote for who they suspect is the imposter. Whether innocent or guilty, whoever has the most votes will be ejected. I hope it's me. Just end this. This is cruel. I don't want to be here anymore, okay? I don't want to be on this ship if you all are gonna act like that. Anchovy votes for Tutu. You're one to talk, Anchovy, really, you are. You're one to speak on this day. To be quite honest with you, I think that you should take that back. I think you should keep your tongue in your mouth for a minute, because Tutu is scary, but you are also scary, and I think you two should be working together now. Carmen votes for Red. You homophobic? You're breaking up a gay marriage right now, Carmen, really? Really? For what? For who? Why? This is not the place for this. This is not the time for this, okay? Red did nothing wrong. This is not Red's fault. He didn't do shit. You just don't like gay people, Carmen. She looked homophobic. Dobby votes for Tutu. He's right. He knows the face of somebody who has killed before. He saw it happen. He's seen so many deaths that now he can read the exact moment of regret on somebody's face, except with Tutu, it's more just like excitement. Nook votes for Tutu. You know, you should have voted for Carmen, but I get it, it's fine. Olivia votes for Anchovy. You're also right. Raymond votes for Red. Get help. Red votes for Anchovy. Salem votes for Tutu. I would. I know she's killed. Like, she is the obvious choice for me. Absolutely, I would do that because I am ready to commit to the fact that she has done that before and she'll do it again. Tutu votes for Anchovy. Enemies. They're enemies, guys. They're enemies. Also, Raymond, really? What the hell do you mean Tutu is not an imposter? She hired somebody then. She's gotta be like the quiet mastermind. Maybe she's not technically an imposter, but she knows what she's done. She knows that she's helping the government. She's like the WikiLeaks in this situation, okay? She knows what she's doing. Tutu, you're not off scot-free just because you're dead now, alright? You're not gonna get a pretty burial. You are not gonna get a respectful and nice funeral. Goodbye. You would have caused so much harm. There would have been more than 10 deaths. You would have found random people and killed them. Anchovy, Carmen, Dobby, Nook, Olivia, Raymond, Red, and me. Okay. So you hate pretty girls. Olivia did nothing wrong except look hot this whole time. Are you jealous? Are you mad about it? Why? Olivia is out here just like staring into my soul right now, and honestly, hey Olivia, are you free on Tuesday? Olivia, if you want to ever talk, I'm just a call away. If you want to talk about how you died, I can also help you with that. I'm gonna get you justice. I really am. Following the investigation, the survivors vote for who they suspect is the imposter. Anchovy votes for Dobby. The old man. The old man. The old ass man. And you're targeting him? You think he really did this? You think he's capable of that? I mean, I do, but you think he's capable of that? Dobby is so interesting to me because I feel like, yes, he's an old man, but he's not a frail old man, okay? He's not in the nursing home. He is causing active problems to this day. He started a bar fight last week and I had to go pick him up. Carmen votes for Dobby. Dobby votes for Carmen. What did y'all do to each other? But like, they are on complete opposites of the spectrum, but I think if you're on a complete opposite of a spectrum, you can kind of relate to somebody. So there had to have been some kind of drama here. What did you all do? Seriously. You don't like Mies? Do you think she looks too much like a technology piece and you just want her gone? Is that it? Did you call her an android? Probably. She kind of looks like it. She really does kind of look like it. But you know what, Dobby? That's not nice. Be nicer. I'm not being nice, but you should be nice. Nook votes for Anchovy. Didn't Anchovy vote for Red last time? You know what? I'm just saying. I think something's afoot. Raymond votes for Anchovy. Now you turn your back. Now you decide Anchovy's the problem. Was he not before? Was he totally just fine before and Red was the problem? Great, I get it. Fine, whatever. Red votes for Carmen. Salem votes for Dobby. Elder abuse. Sorry about that, dog. I'm really sorry. Yeah, see, I didn't think so. I really didn't think so. I don't think he could bring himself to do it, to be honest with you. I think he's too scared. Dobby, goodbye. Salutations, but it had to be done, I think. I think people were just going to keep suspecting you and you were going to keep pointing fingers. He points a lot of fingers. He really does. He causes a lot of issues. He's out there like, this person did it, just throwing out wild accusations. For what, Dobby? 2 imposters remain. Dobby was not an imposter. We are so dead. Better be me. Anchovy, Carmen, Nook, Raymond, Red, and Salem. Am I one of the imposters? Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten this far. I'm not that good at Among Us, which is funny, because I'm really good at lying, and I will lie, like, until you eject me from the fucking spaceship. I will, in fact, vent in front of people, I will kill in front of people, and then I will just pretend it never happened, and I still get ejected, and you know what? I would not have made it this far. But who did this? Which one of you? Huh? None of you are on the island right now, so I can't kick you off, but I will have a vendetta against you for the rest of my life, and that's the truth here. Anchovy votes for Red. Carmen votes for Raymond. Nook votes for Red? What did they do? Oh my god. So I bet they're not working together unless this is a ploy. Unless they're trying to distance themselves from each other. Raymond votes for Anchovy. Red votes for Anchovy. I mean, like, Anchovy is the correct choice, but also, like, where did we get this from? I need to know. I'm desperate. Why do you want Anchovy gone? And is it because he's staring at you like that? And also, what happened to you two? You were doing so good on my little plot. You were really filling in the blanks for me. And I don't like that you're taking your creative liberties with this, okay? This is my game. You should do what I should be doing. Or whatever. That wasn't a sentence, but it's fine. Nook votes for Red. Red never betrayed you, by the way. Red is still voting for Anchovy. So, personally, I think I know why the divorce happened, and it was this motherfucker right here. Hope you took half of his money in the divorce, Red. I was excited. You know, I really thought you two were gonna work together for me. I thought you two were gonna make this happen, but you know what? I guess you're incapable of it. I guess you're still never meant to be in love. Red's not over you, and you won't go to him? Sickening. You know what? You think you're all that? You think you're all that, Tom Nook? Red has been going strong, running from the police for years, and you can't even get a single house built before your people get there, before your residents get there, when you have an entire investment, when you have a timeshare, okay? You cannot come at me and say that Red did not do better than you, and you still can't return to him. You can't give yourself better. Is it self-hatred? There's a tie for the most votes between Anchovy and Red. In the event of a tie, no one is ejected. 2 imposters remain. Well, I'm glad it wasn't Red that got ejected, but it should have been Anchovy. Anchovy should be gone. Anchovy, Carmen, Nook, Raymond, and Red. If I had to guess right now, Nook and Carmen. Come on. A body is found. It's Raymond. This means the imposter count now equals the number of innocents on the crew. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about goddamn right. Listen, I need a game here where we vote out an imposter because y'all are failing. You're failing in front of me. In fact, this is just sad. But look at that. Red knew what was going on, and Tom Nook still voted for him because he's bitter. He's a bitter ex. And you know what? Fine. Do what you feel like you must, because I'm also a bitter ex, but you know what? I'm not as bitter as Ione and Phoebe are, so it's fine. Also, Carmen, I knew your me-ass was not going to pass on the chance to kill somebody. You just give such, like, Smash Machine android vibes, you know? Look at these two. Yep, they lost. You know why? You know why they lost? Because they couldn't work together. They were the only 2 survivors, and they could not work together for the life of them. That's what it'll do to you. Deeply sorry. But you cannot tell me that these 2 wouldn't have survived if they had just kissed a little bit. Love overcomes all problems, and you can't seem to get that in your head. So, congratulations to Mike for your boy winning it. I have a bad idea for the last one we're gonna do, so you know what? It was a bad idea. I think we're gonna do it. You know what? I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. And I want these people to vote out somebody this time who is actually at fault and not be dumbasses about it. See you in a moment. We're doing all removed villagers for our last round, and I have chosen some beautiful people here. Look how terrifying these PNGs are. These were actually in the game. These are horrid. Like Penny specifically, she was in Five Nights at Freddy's and not even an animatronic. She just broke in there and started eating people. Full cannibalism. Awful. Even Sunny the Frog looks a little fucked up, and I didn't think that was possible, but that's what we have to use right now. They're the only PNGs that wouldn't get squished, and they horrify me. I feel like all of these people have such a good potential for needing vengeance because they were removed from the game, so we have a perfect, good, traumatic backstory here. Starting with Bao, the dog counterpart to Meow, they had to be in here. These are 2 technical devices. These are robots, Bao and Meow, and they needed to have their spot in the sunlight to show how powerful AI can really be and how much they are a dangerous pair together. I don't think that they will ever have any remorse for lying because they just do not have any remorse for doing anything. They're programmed to do this. The Bao-lingual and the Meow-lingual, which were the translators that these 2 were based off of, were just lies to sell to children, so I think they're good at lying. I think they could be quite awful. I added Fruity because of his name, and that's it. That's literally it. Okay, you're on this channel for a reason. You know who I am. You've met me at this point. Alright, Fruity is here. Madame Rosa has killed before, and I feel like that name is just so macabre. Like she was absolutely involved in a murder mystery in the past, so we are gonna go with that. I feel like she could be involved again. She would want to be involved again. And I think that she has the exact pointy beak that could stab in and eat your eyes. Have you seen Penny? Have you seen this woman? Like, there's no way she's not going to be the imposter, right? This woman is deadly. She gives off the same vibes as Bendy in the Ink Machine. She is horrifying. Like an old Disney cartoon that somebody edited to be like a horrific thing to scare kids. That is Penny. Pierre is a clown, and clowns have the ability to murder, but I'm also a clown, so it's clown-clown solidarity. We are working together. I'm giving him a job. He's giving me entertainment. It's a beautiful symbiotic relationship that me and Pierre will continue to uphold until we both die. Even beyond the grave, if he dies first, I will be upholding it, and I don't know what will happen after I die, but I assume it'll be at his hands. Pigleg is something. Sui is one of the fallen soldiers of Animal Crossing GameCube that I never see talked about enough. Okay, this was an absolute icon of a woman. She was a model. She raised me from the dead. She is the Lazarus in this situation, and she is not grateful for what happened to her. She actively renounces it. She has kicked in so many church windows, and I love her so much. She's beautiful. Look at that eyeshadow. Oh my god, Sui, what are you talking about? How did you even get here? By plane? By private jet? Oh my god, Sui. I'm your biggest fan. Sunny the Frog was a martyr, and we all know it. Everybody talks about Sunny the Frog, and rightfully so, because she deserved so much better than what she got, and we are here to give her the chance to take her revenge if she so chooses. And I hope she does choose. Sunny, you deserved so much better. Fight for your girlfriend, Emerald. Fight for your life. Wulio is the baddest motherfucker on this earth, and there's nothing else about it, okay? Have you seen him? Just look into his eyes, look into his sunglassed eyes, and tell me this guy isn't fucking. Wulio gets bitches. Let's do 3 imposters. No! Everybody is going after Sunny all the time, and it is so sick. They are targeting her specifically. This was a Nintendo employee. Why don't you love Sunny? Why don't you have room in your heart for this adorable little green frog who did nothing wrong? Sunny has literally been feeding stray dogs her entire life. She literally adopted a child, okay? She actually bought my lunch yesterday because I forgot my money at home. Sunny is your god, and you turn away from her? Judas ass bitch, okay? Listen, give Sunny some respect. She is everything to me. She is in you. She is in me. We are all Sunny the Frog, and yet you kill her. Yet you leave her to rot in the dust. Disgusting. The color of the red sky in Armageddon is the same color as the blood you see dripping from her eyes, and it will not change. It will be unyielding, and you will suffer. Hell is red for a reason. What? The survivors decide not to vote. Are y'all fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You just saw the only innocent here go down, and you have no desire to get her justice? Since there is no vote, nothing changes. That's why you need to vote, because nothing will change unless you vote. I hope you voted in the recent elections. I can't do this. I can't do this. They, first of all, weren't keeping their eyes on Sunny, which they should have been. They should have been protecting Sunny with their life. That should have been the entire goal of this. And yet they don't even vote to get her imposter out. They don't even try. Okay, you know what? Get rid of another innocent. I don't care. As long as we try and give Sunny the Frog some form of dignity. I need this vendetta to be filled. You can't just let Sunny die here. Bao, Fruity, Madame Rosa, Meow, Penny, Pierre, Pigleg, Sui, and Wulio. A body is found. It's Pigleg. You telling me he's like killable? Like, I feel like if you cut into Pigleg, he would just be a solid mass of concrete. There is nothing I have seen in him that suggests that he is mortal. That's insane. I don't think he's really dead. I think he's pretending, but you know what? Okay. Pigleg, sorry. I really am. I'm sorry that you got ousted again. I know this is hard for you. This is probably bringing up old memories, and I'm really sorry about that. You know what? It wasn't me who did this. It was the Nintendo designer who decided you weren't worthy enough, and I hope that you do get your exact revenge on him. Your little eye patch, you know what? That was a fashion statement at the time. But in this case, unfortunately, it was a death wish. Finally, you people are voting. You have a say now. You have a say now that Pigleg was involved. Oh, you care so much about Pigleg. That's so sweet of you. That's so kind of you. Oh my god, I'm so glad that you've decided to finally be human about this. I'm heated. I'm mad, okay? You know what? This is sickening. This is maddening and sickening, okay? Bao votes for Fruity. What did Fruity ever do to you? Fruity had no involvement in this. All right, he was complicit in the last area. Okay, you know, that's fine. I get that. Fruity votes for Madame Rosa. Okay. I feel like Madame Rosa would be a good alliance for you, though. Madame Rosa seems like your mother. I feel like she raised you. Madame Rosa and Fruity, they're family. Madame Rosa votes for Fruity. I guess they're a strange family now. I guess that they're, like, removed now from each other. They don't care about each other. They're a broken family. They will never be together again. And okay, I guess that's fine. But don't let this come between you. Meow votes for Fruity. I told you. I fucking told you. Dangerous ass team these two are. Bao and Meow had it together. They know they are programmed to do this. They are programmed to win, and they will. But you know what? If it was Sunny, that's the only people I can understand killing Sunny because they have no feelings about it. Any other person would be too heartbroken to do so because Sunny did nothing wrong. Penny votes for Fruity. You have no room to judge. You should not be allowed to vote, girlie. Nobody trusts you. Not even me. You were probably the thing that was in that kid in Insidious. You are Insidious himself. You are John Insidious. Pierre votes for Madame Rosa. Really? I thought Pierre would love Madame Rosa, to be honest with you. I thought Pierre would stick up for her until the end. I thought Pierre would be her ride or die, especially after Fruity abandoned her, okay? Why wouldn't you stick up for Madame Rosa? I mean, if she abandoned Fruity for being Fruity, then Pierre, you're right to vote against Madame Rosa, but I'm just shocked. Sui votes for Bao. They're fighting. She doesn't like AI. She's convinced that they're trying to steal her credit card information, and they probably are. Wulio votes for Fruity. Why? You guys have the two best names. Why can't you work together? See? What did I tell ya? Fruity didn't do shit. and yet you punted him out at the first sign of trouble. You are so predictable, all of you. You get rid of Fruity, you get rid of Sunny. You want all the bad bitches to be gone. This isn't Survivor, okay? You're trying to live. Of course he wasn't an imposter. Do you think Fruity's the imposter? Really? You look into Fruity's eyes, you tell me that man is an imposter? No. And all of you cannot trust your own goddamn intuition, because we all would have known from the first glance that it wasn't Fruity, but I guess that you have to go with the group. You have to fit in. Okay, we have Bao, Madame Rosa, Meow, Penny, Pierre, Sui, and Wulio. No! If it was Bao and Meow, I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm literally gonna fucking scream out loud. You're gonna hear me scream. I can't believe they did Wulio like this. Wow. What a world we live in. What a world we live in. I bet those two, Bao and Meow, convinced everyone not to vote. Yeah, they just didn't want to get ousted because they knew that if anybody suspected them, they would be gone. This means the imposter count now equals the number of innocents on the crew. Let's go. Let's do it. What? Okay. So you're telling me Meow was really innocent here? That Bao split off from her? Bao, Madame Rosa, and Penny. Penny, yeah, obviously. She wasn't even doing it for the game, she was just really thirsty for blood and couldn't really help herself. Madame Rosa, I'm disappointed in you. You did throw your own son under the bus for that, and that is so disgusting. Alright, I can appreciate a good game, but not your son. Fucking hell. Bao, hi. What? We all knew it was you. But where's your partner? Truly, where's your partner in crime? Because personally, I thought you two, being the supercomputers you are, would work together, but unfortunately, apparently nobody can work together. You let Sui just die like that. Just to lose. Wow. All of you are snakes. All of you are sick in the head. Alright, that was a great game. And that will be the last game for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging around. I appreciate you. I hope you had fun. If you want to see another video like this where I do NPCs, let me know. I just don't want to film Animal Crossing New Horizons, the game, so I'm filming these instead. I hope you like it. If you like the video, don't do anything. Just like it. Just be content, you know? Thank you to all of my members. They're about to go across the screen right now. And stay safe, stay wonderful. I love you. Goodbye.